In this video, we'll design a table of contents for our book journal. You will need your book journal, a pencil, an eraser, and a ruler. Open to the page you marked for table of contents. Every page in your journal should have the same number of dots. Count the number of dots for your width and your height. I'm using the Lectioturum 1917 B5 Composition Journal. It has a width of 34 dots and a length of 47 dots. On the fifth dot from the top, you're going to use a ruler and a pencil to draw a horizontal line. The reason we're using a pencil for this is because just in case we make any mistakes, we can fix them later on and then just trace over our pencil markings with the pen to make it more permanent. So again, on the fifth dot from the top, let me scoot over so you can see. There we go. On the fifth dot from the top, you're going to draw a horizontal line from left to right. Now, you're going to go back to that same dot and you're going to draw a vertical line. So you need to flip it around. From the top all the way to the bottom. And when I say to the bottom, I mean to the very last dot on your page. And I'll show you what that looks like. As you can see, I have a horizontal line from the left to the last dot on the right. And I have a vertical line from the fifth dot at the top to the last dot at the bottom of my page. I'm going to draw two more lines that connect to create a rectangle. Again, it does not need to be perfect because you're doing this in pencil. You can go back and make your lines more perfect once you trace over with your pen. But this is what your rectangle will look like. In our rectangle, we will have two columns, one for page numbers and the other to write the name of the chart on that page. At the top of the rectangle, count to the sixth dot from the left side. So you're going to count across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd like to make a quick note. You'll notice that I'm drawing very large dots on my chart. I'm doing this as a reference for you as you draw your own chart. It's not required for you to draw it unless it helps you. Also, I'm using pencil, so it's much easier to erase this as well as make this look nicer when I go over it in pen. All right, back to this. So, from that sixth dot, you're going to draw a vertical line down to create your two columns. Now, going back to that fifth dot at the top, we're going to count down two more. 1, 2. And draw a horizontal line across. In this very first row, we're going to write the names of the columns. The first column that's smaller is your page number, and that's where you'll document the page number for your charts. And the second larger column is going to be your subject, and this is where you'll write the names of the charts. Now we will add rows to our chart. I have 42 rows in this rectangle, and I want 2 dotted rows for each line drawn row. That means I will have 21 line drawn rows when I'm done. Let me show you what I mean. Go to the very far side of your chart and count down to the 9th dot. Remember, we started counting down from the top to the 5th dot, then 2 more to the 7th dot. So from there, you only need to count down 2 more. 1, 2. Now draw a line across. From the 9th dot, you're going to count down 2 more to the 11th dot on that line. 1, 2. And draw a line across. You're going to continue to count down 2 dots until you fill your entire chart with lines. When you're done, go back to the top of your page and write table of contents in that empty space at the top. And that's it. You now have your first chart done. You have 2 columns, one for page numbers and one for your subject. And this is where you'll fill in information as you create your charts in your book journal. Now, have fun with it. Take out the pens, take out the colored pencils, take out the markers, decorate your page, and make it you. See you in the next video.